Hi, welcome to the National Family Planning Board's live series, Sex and You. My name is Nikisha Barnes and I'll be your host for this absolutely incredible event. I have with me three of the coolest people on social media right now. But before we get to that, let me remind you that this episode is for Safer Sex Week and the theme is Do Your Part, Safer Sex is a Start. That sounds nice. So, I'm going to introduce these incredibly young people who are storming and taking over social media to you. She fix up her name and tell me, so I'm going to try and remember it because it sounds fancy. So I'm going to just bring it back down to ground and I try to keep it at the sky. So her name is Miss Teshlika Laird. Sound fancy though? Have you seen me look down the paper, I read car, I try and make sure all our things them together, right? She is an awesome dancer. She was born in Kintyre, Papine, and her goal is to give back to reggae music because she's shifting gears in entertainment and entering the field of music. May I look forward to that? I know say number one hits in that catalog there already. She goes by the name Pretty. Not with a Y, but with two I. She fix it up. So give her a warm welcome, lovely lady, Pretty. So, our next incredible person on our set is a burgeoning comedian who has taken on this journey from the age of 11. His name is and the name fancy, so I'm gonna fix myself, Mr. Wayne Anthony Taylor. Right? He goes by the moniker Weshi. Ladies and gentlemen, make Weshi and scratch him eye. That's how we start off. Weshi for you. This next incredible woman, yes, they're my woman now, because they grow up and so. This next incredible woman goes by the name is Christina Nelson. She is absolutely incredible. She recently made a big splash in entertainment by signing with Ramesh. I don't know why I just whisper. We're going to fix it. But she goes by the moniker, shifting into choreographer, Rebel! So, I introduced these three amazing young persons who are going to be talking to us today on the series Safer Sex Week, Do Your Part, Safer Sex is a Start, about what young people are experiencing when it comes on to their sexual reproductive health. But before we go there, so, we have to calm down with self. Get to know them, look a bit more outside of the discussion. We're going to shift gears into this incredible little activity called Guess the Celebrity, my love. So we're going to guess the celebrity. Me, I'm going to try to guess because some of them are familiar. I'm going to catch up myself. I'm going to have two little half a bubble gum in my bag. When I want to win, I can't go now.
Watch ya.
All right, that's no bad.
I'm not worried, but two little half a bubble gum. Are we ready?
Yes.
So now for raising the hand, I have to do the thing organized.
All right.
Go. So the first, I want to think this is. So let me hear Rebel. Rebel, I'll go first.
Alkaline.
And on the clap and stop. Quick and fast. So the next one, please. Weshi, go ahead.
Tanta Blacks.
So show it up. Yeah, man. And the whole heap of gold, tell the truth. From me see that one that makes rich, real rich. Next one, please. Go ahead, pretty. Jump on it. Come now, come true. Everybody feel like she?
Yeah.
All right, show with the picture.
Yeah.
I really Can we have one? Yeah. All right, catch that one. Rebel, catch it before you're pretty.
Shensia.
Everybody think of Shensia?
Yeah.
Locks, that one that did quick. That one there couldn't eye. When I see the tattoo, that mess, I mean, know that one there. Where she jump on, where she catch it. Go ahead.
Popcorn.
Everybody agree, say Papi?
Yeah.
Me think so too. The man hairstyle alone. From me see me, I say only Papi would have do this.
Hey, Jesus
come.
Christ.
No, I did
Push
pretty.
it and wait.
Me, but make sure
Pretty,
you remember my name.
pretty, cast it over to you.
Don't know it.
You don't know it neither.
She don't know it.
Youngster.
You know it,
A
youngster.
youngster.
Me know my name, that's why. Yeah.
So it is indeed Yakster.
Yes.
Give us the next one, the one you are going nice. Where should catch it before you?
Jamil.
Jaja.
It is indeed Jamil. Give us the next one, lad. This is going sassy. This I wanted to catch me. I made it sit pretty session. No. Yeah, raise it and then
Me no.
all right. No.
Pretty, you can't do
Come
that.
where she?
Shaggy.
No.
And a champagne like that.
No, I mean no. The and the watch and something. The man and yeah, but no. I Miss say.
What's major mass?
There you go. And there, go on, Rebel. It's indeed tea. So this one, no. I want ya nice.
Oh, that is something.
It could have been. So stay in the same lane there.
Tommy chin.
There we go. Stay in the same lane.
Come on.
Who is this now?
Where's the gold teeth?
A coyote.
You want to go on, Rebel, go on feed. That one I did have me stumped.
No, sir.
Can I skip this?
Yeah.
Them one skip. Me could have show them out.
I want to spend a minute with gold teeth.
Kodak black. Every. Wait, come
Come on.
on. 50. Wait. From we see that part, them
Yeah.
said everybody's supposed to know him. Give us the next one.
Ship, so.
Yeah, see that 50. And this is the last one. Who is
Jesus Christ.
come and
Massacre.
rebel? Yes, ma'am. It is indeed massacre. So guys, thank you. I mean, half a bubble gum. I think Rebel get most of them.
Yeah, me.
Yeah, she.
Oh,
not blind.
And that no lies said, no lies there, no lies. That she win, man.
Facts.
Come on, man. Clap her now, you.
Clap her, man.
Clap her, man.
Give him a
Clap her,
flowers,
man.
man.
Give her flowers. Come on, man. So we're going
That's
to
sweet.
we're going to dial back and we're going to focus very keenly on why we're here. So we're going to throw to our videos from the National Family Planning Board with our adolescent population. Take it away, guys. So a question.
Which one? 3 months, 5 years, or 10 years? Long-term method, she say. I don't want another pregnancy, you know. Not anytime soon. Yes, the 5-year Jadel. Now me can finish my course and start my own business.
So much. So that was just our Live Life Before You Give Life video from our campaign for adolescents and youths. So we're jumping into the discussion, and I can tell you from before, from I heard that you guys were going to be here, I got very excited because I knew that we were going to have a very vibrant, a very real rich. And my son teach me this the other day, bang bing. I hope I'm saying it right.
Yeah.
I said it right. I mean, I said boom bang, and him said no. Stay with me is bang bing.
Yes.
Right. So I'm with it. All right. So for you on our panel now, when you think of do your part, safer sex is a start, what comes to your mind? Can I start with Rebel? Rebel, you look like you're ready. Go ahead.
I think this is where we include like condoms
Yeah.
during intercourse and checkups would come in.
Yes.
Like we see we look a guy and ensure say our boyfriend clean also, and even through communication, safer sex is important.
Yeah.
Like talking to your partner and stuff like that.
You made me smile. That last part was a very beautiful gem. To just remember that you must have discussions about what you want when you're in whatever ship is in. Come, my son, update me now and make me know say how many ships there be.
Situationships.
Entanglements and such. So, Weishe, what do you think when you hear do your part, safer sex is a start?
Alright, so this mean like to be responsible. And the use of certain contraceptive and just be responsible for you. Get check up regular and them like a thing there. Know your partner and them like a thing there.
Thank you so much. And it's a male perspective, so that's very critical to hear males also speaking to doing their part, because safer sex is a start. So the fancy pretty.
Well, do your part, safer sex. As Rebel said first, Communication.
Ooh.
Communication, you have to talk about it because somewhere down the line,
Yeah.
you don't want to get confused, you don't know what to do. We have to just know, say, all right, we understand certain things,
Yes.
we reason like two adults, because, you know, now in the generation, are the younger ones, the sex, them take it differently. So, you know, we have to just reason and say, all right, then we're going to do this. Mommy and daddy don't know, we're going to do this, we're going to use a condom.
Yes.
We don't want to get pregnant, certain things, we talk about it and understand each other, move forward.
I love that. So I got two takeaways. Communication is critical, and check on yourself. Go do your screen them when you fit do them, and you and your partner must talk because you want to probably have conversations about using condoms. Guys, thank you. It start nice. I'm a fool me bust out and just ball when there's something I'm needing us and have to catch me here.
Yeah.
So we're going to go all the way back, all the way back. When you were younger and you were thinking on it, where did you get your information on sex?
As for me, books, magazines. My dad used to have like a lot of porn magazines.
Wow, yeah.
I would take them out and, you know, look through quick. Or even on the cable TV.
Right.
You have a station, you would go up on it, and porn would be on it, but it was blurry. You know, would that
But you
just
squeeze up your eye
Yeah.
and try.
So that was there first. Yes.
Wow. Thank you so much for sharing, Rebel. What about you, Weishe?
Alright, so from a little my body, you know. And it's not a matter of fact, say, and my parents grew me a certain way. They
Right.
grew me good, but I grew in the street as an industry youth.
Okay.
No me like hungry and broke or them, but me ever in the street, so
Yeah.
me see certain thing, know certain thing, and me just catch on.
Okay. And when you said, we're going to go a little bit deeper, when you say catch on in the streets, was it in groups when you were with your friends, older men, and you're there around the older men? That's what you mean, and they say you catch on by hearing certain conversation. Thank you so much, Weishe. What about you, Pretty?
Okay, repeat the question.
When you were younger, where were how did you get your information on sex?
Well, I never have anybody to talk to. So, you know, you have a little friend them, or anything them say I work with. So, any way them put it, you just grow up with that. Say, all right, then sex goes so, I saw it do. Other way, yes. So nobody never teach me to say, all right, this is the correct way, do it this way. So anything them say, I just that
you
work
work
with. So I just from a friend them are in the garrison.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I go on way laugh off of me because I'm older. But in high school, for some reason, I thought everybody was sexually active.
Me too.
So when we got out of and went into university, we realized none of them did a tell lie. And if we did follow enough of them, I'd be following. So I used to go home and take the hat comb and burn myself to get a icky. Because you want 15.
Yeah,
you want to say your boyfriend icky you want so.
True.
So you don't want to be left out.
True.
See there? So we realize that our peers sometimes influence our decisions. And all three of you mentioned some key things, that you never really had that safe space, that person around you that would guide you and tell you about it. So for you, Rebel, magazine and looking through and squeeze up your eye on the cable station for the things and for porn. For Weishe, it was the men on the road, outer road, the parring, the hanging out that helped you to figure out your sexual movements. And for you, Pretty, kind of similar. There was no necessary nest at home that you could say, Mommy or Daddy or Grandma, may I feel them way or may I hear certain things? Can you give me some information? Thank you guys for being so vulnerable and sharing. All right. So it's the same in early look. What was the first time or what age did you hear about sex? May I start with Pretty first?
Yeah.
Well, I can't recall the first time hearing about sex. But as Rebel said before, the station on the TV, you know, when you have the remote, you press 99 and you press 21. You know, your mother come back, you put on the next station, so it flash off. You know, see what going on, you know. But, yeah, you know, say, the man and the woman, and you know what them do. So yeah, I watch it. So from a little bit me I watch it. I always by curious. I want to see what going on. I want to know how the man lay down on top of the woman and squeeze her up them something. So fast. I'm a part with
you had
older
early
people.
curiosity.
Yeah, I want to know everything. I want to sit down and read about it and talk. I love have conversation.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so I
Wow.
go fast in everything.
So I switch in direction. So Pretty says from very early she was very curious about what she saw happening between a man and a woman. So she'd check TV and squeeze up and look, and she know though, so we should do never too right.
Yeah, it was-
Because you have to check yourself if you say, Mommy, I come on. So,
Yeah.
so where she walk with me, how comfortable were you in your young age talking about sex, even around the big man them? How comfortable were you?
Alright, so it just feel normal, because from a little more want to be big. So it just feel normal. Like, so that every conversation,
Yeah.
well, when the sex part come, me want you good, clean everything. Me
You
just
want nice
Yeah.
out, you
Yeah.
want focus.
True.
So I just from a tender age, from a little, from Bogoli, but from a start have sense. And a long time I have
A
sense.
long time. 4 or 5. Some about 4 or
long
5.
time.
So you had that curiosity from early, but you were curious, but you wanted correct. You in your
Yeah.
mind, you think that through them older, them have some correct information. So
Experience.
experience. So you're fully focused when them talk about them things because you want to know everything.
Yeah.
So Rebel, we're staying with the same vein, and I'm going to ask you, where did you learn about sex? So we talk about hearing, we talk about comfort.
Yeah.
Where did you learn about sex?
Alright, Nikisha, I'm not telling a lie. I come from Spanish Town. And you know, tenement yard set up.
Yeah.
So look at board them when them a rock out around there. You know, we boy we look a peeping hole and would a peep and look. That from me about 10.
Wow.
So sex in my surrounding right through. When I don't want hear your ear.
Your ear, oh.
If you don't want see you see. Because everything does brawling. In a tenement area, you know Gary said that the woman them beard a pipe
Pipe side, yeah.
and just like that. So from about 10, you know, where I used to reside, everything was open.
Was very open to
Very
you.
open.
And you learned a lot about it from those experiences.
Yes.
Thank you so much for sharing. In that vein, Rebel, who in those spaces, because you mentioned growing up in the garrison, raise my hand, we grew up in the
Yes,
garrison
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Who in those spaces made you feel safe and comfortable to actually talk about whether you were feeling like you were growing up and you want to understand your body and the change? Who did you have around you to help you with that?
I had no one. I write a lot.
You wrote
if everything,
beautiful, yeah.
I would jot it down in my little notes. My father, you cannot talk to him. He passed.
Okay.
You cannot talk to him about no form of sex.
Wow.
If I tell the lady over the corner about sex, you go tell my father.
Father back.
So, you know how that goes. So, would I just normally just jot it down if you feel that type of way? Or, I used to have this teacher at school named Miss Miller, Mrs. Miller.
Yeah.
I would talk to her about it, and she would help me. My guidance counselor tell me to pray about it. Yeah, so
But Mrs. Miller was somebody who provided
I was
that
comfortable
with her.
Yes.
And you could share what was happening on your mind. Mrs. Miller, anyway, the rebels have a big you up. You
Big
hear?
up
Yeah.
my clothing teacher.
Big you up.
Yeah.
Clothing and textile, you go on with
Yes.
yourself because she remembers you even to today's day.
Yes.
And for those wonderful experiences that we have when we are growing up with our teachers and our guidance counselors who help us to create those safe spaces to talk about sex. I thank you so much, Rebel, for sharing that.
You're welcome.
Weishe, if you had any issues when it came on to that, where did you find to be a safe space to talk about it?
Alright, so I never really had no issues still.
Okay.
But you know,
Yeah, what do you mean you never really have no issues still? What that
sometimes
mean?
like sometimes really think about me as a person, me not tell people my problem.
Oh,
Just
wow.
like her, she right, me just keep in a meds. If me fi ball, me ball. And then me just keep them to myself.
Okay.
Or sometimes me little peers them,
Yeah.
then me mention certain things about me not tell them everything. Me just keep
Okay.
it to myself.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that. What about you, Pretty?
Well, nobody. First thing,
Wow. Yeah.
my father, he might tell me straight. Yeah, I have sex the first time, I gotta get pregnant.
Okay.
So him scare me naturally from doing it. when my bigger friend them talk about it, they make it look scary.
Oh, wow.
It acted very good. So you don't know what to think
Right.
about it. And me very shy.
Okay.
So certain things me not go really sit down and hold a conversation with come feel uncomfortable. But I always meditate, like I always sit down and say, no man, I wonder if I do it what happen to me, or wonder if I really like the person for do it with her, whatever. I always question myself. But there was no one around to say, all right then, how is the experience, or is this the right age, or whatever. No. I have nobody for share it with. Nobody.
Okay. So what I received from the conversation just now, for Rebel, she had her dad, but because of that situation where there was, I learned this the other day, the parent-child sexual conversation, there wasn't that space that allowed you to have those discussions. For you, it was writing it down and you talking, basically like you have conversations with yourself. For Weishe, you felt you could sometimes share some of those issues with some of your younger friend them, but not everything. And for you, Pretty, you never really had that. And again, it's similar thing between you and Rebel, because you had a father too who you never feel like there was a safe space for you to have those conversations. Thank you guys for being so vulnerable and sharing. So in Weishe, pick up on something, I'm going to jump onto that. In your groupings with your friends, how comfortable now in your lives are you talking about issues surrounding sex? Let me start with you, Pretty. Pretty, look away.
Well, no, it is comfortable. You grow, so you can have certain conversation. You experience a lot.
Yeah.
Because now is different from back then. So you open out to whole heap of things now, so you can talk about whole heap of things. There's a lot of conversations to hold now. You may be not comfortable to talk about everything, but with my friend them, we'll let go of body. Let go of mouth. We'll talk about everything worse.
Yes.
When you're really, really into somebody, let go, talk.
Thank you so much. So you have reached a point where you're more comfortable about talking about sex. So even in your friendship circle, you are able to have those conversations and you don't feel uncomfortable expressing yourself back to you.
And them can reason about
nice.
it. Yeah.
So what about you, Weishe?
I agree with Pretty saying, because now you get older, you have a different mindset. So you know, say you can once you have people to talk to, you are gonna talk about certain issues. As she say again, you're not gonna tell them everything, but most side certain convo, you can hold certain convo.
So you realize now, say you are the big man now to the little one.
Yeah.
So them are listen to you clear so.
Yeah.
To catch up themselves and try learn as much. Yeah. What about you, Rebel?
Pretty and I are best friends. It's basically the same thing. Everything is already there and open. So our friend them have a look at discussion and so. And we give two look at guidance to smaller persons.
Younger persons coming up.
Younger person coming up. Yeah, we guide them and tell them, say, oh, if you can stay from this, stay from this. Learn for wait and be patient and really rush it.
Yeah.
So now we learn and we can give two local advice to others. So yeah.
So I'm going to go right where you brought me. What caused that comfort in you at this age now? As you grew up a little uncomfortable, what in your mind makes you feel comfortable and safe to have conversations with Pretty as a best friend? We share the same thing for you. What makes you comfortable now to talk about sex?
I never really had anyone to talk to about any form of sexual interactions. So now that I have my friend, she is my safe place. My friend, she's my safe place. And if I come to her about anything, she doesn't make me feel uncomfy. And I can be expressive and tell her how I feel. Why I never like this, or I never like that, or where this come with, this fear happen. Yeah, so my friends, my safe place.
Wonderful. What about you, Weishe?
Alright, as we say now, a different mindset that we have now. So once your mindset change from how it was before, you know, say you start things different. And as me say, if you have somebody close I can talk to now, you have to do it. Like me have couple friends like about 5 bread canner, etc.
You might big up.
Yeah, so some of them just can talk to once your mindset different.
So your mindset has a part to play in how comfortable you are in talking to now at this age about sex, because you have gotten some experience and you realize that those experiences kind of broaden you and make you able to talk even more comfortably about certain things where you're kind of shy away from and you don't want people to know certain things. So I'm moving into an area that I find very interesting, because when I hear stories all the while, I'm like, what do you in your mind think should be what does the first experience, sexual experience, should look like? What do you think it should look like? I starting with pretty. I look on her, look where. So maybe I was school teacher, maybe so while ago. Because you know the teacher focus, but you know I hear so many focus. Go pretty.
I must say,
yeah,
I think that someone's first sexual experience should be memorable.
Ooh.
Somewhere, like, every time you go back, you can say, I don't regret it.
Wow.
Yeah. Like, I don't know a romantic, you and the person just right. We just know what we are going to do, the two we agree, and of course you force me, or I feel like, say, because all of my friends do it, I have to do it to you. We just know, say, all right then, I love you for true, and you love me for true, and we're ready. I'm just feel like at the right time now. The mood is right, just everything, just romantic, memorable. But just some feel like a first moment for me.
You know, you're going to make my ball. So, Weishe, what about you? What's the first experience how it should look to you?
I feel the first experience should be of somebody own will, not force, no peer pressure, no look none. If you feel ready at a certain age, well, at the age of consent, not at a certain age. When you reach the age of consent, you can do it when nobody force you, or don't force yourself either. If you feel it's the right time now, do your thing.
Got you.
And be safe.
I love that. I love that. I love that. So I pick up two things from both of you, and I'm not wait it till we talk to Rebel.
They basically threw everything out there. Ensure that the person is for you. Patience and everything. Wrap it up, because we never wrap it up at the first time. Please. Look at slow music. Go candlelight if you have any. Stuff like that. Just romantic and memorable, as Pretty said. So basically, that's the same for me.
So I got from the three of you, the idea said it must be consensual. That's number one. And you went in on something that made me smile. You both must talk and agree that this is the time for you both. And I smiled. I was like, that is so mind-boggling. I love that. That catch me. That man go, phew. Yeah, man, that caught me. And then Weishe came in and said, remember, yes, you think it's the right time, but the age of consent. So if you're at the age of consent and you have a partner, you and them agree to that decision, then remember, Faye, wrap it up. Because most of we, when we did little, never really get that part there. So we did our first time without the wrap up. So remember to also be safe. The encounter can be very joyful and very delightful when it's safe, because then you take the worry off of your mind. Yep. Thank you. I love that. So I'm staying with you, Rebel. When you think of condoms, contraceptives, HIV, STI checks, where do you get your information?
I'm not telling you, I get my information from TC. I'm not telling you to look at ads on the TV, but you see TC.
Yes.
TC say, "Gyale, we have to do a look at thing, you know. We have to check up and to look at condom of a Japan now and then. We have to start move safer, girl, because remember, they're not pretty. I don't know how me teeth. So really and truly, TC and my friend named Polly, them not run joke about the dolls.
True. Yes.
Yeah, so they say, look at TV ads. I'm not to watch TV again, but TC.
It's within your friendship circle.
Yeah, within my circle.
That you get that information and you trust that she's giving you the correct information because she follow up with them someday. She follow up. Thank you so much. What about you, Weishe?
All right, you see, due to the advancement of mass media, you know, the whole media thing, you gain more knowledge from the media itself. So basically, I just the media me get most information.
And when you're saying media, for just our audience here, what media are we talking?
Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, WhatsApp, everything. As Rebel said, people only watch TV.
Right.
So I just in media now.
I wouldn't say people, I mean, you young'uns.
Yeah,
Don't
we-
watch
You
them.
watch 7 and 9? Still?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Yes. And I follow series on TV. Yeah, I do. Age myself just now. What about you, Pretty? Where do you find your sources of information?
Well, when I see it on TV, it's the pinch liver engine roll. Me nah look pan
We that. Oh, you're not alone.
No, me nah look pan the car. Me just nah look pan it. I look pan it because sometimes I can't bother with the advertisement. Them
On
sometime.
television.
Yeah, on television. But you see my little clique,
Your circle, yeah.
Oh,
my
God.
friend them, talk about everything. Can you see me now? Me not really, as I tell you before, I didn't get that closure.
When you were
reason
little.
about certain things.
Yeah.
So me listen everything. So I want to know certain things. Come want to know. Say, all right, then you go wrong so, or don't do this, or this right, or you know. So them talk about everything, cause a different age. Rebel a different age, TC a different age, Pally a different age. So you know them have some experience. So them know what them go through and them talk about it. And you said, Jesus Christ, me don't want to go through this, you know.
Yeah.
Might say God. So you know say, yeah. So around my friend them reason about everything, and you just know what is what.
Thank you. And a shameless plug. So the National Family Planning Board is having HIV, STI screens all of today at the offices at 5 Sylvan Avenue, as well as you can visit health clinics and you can get those services. And we're also offering family planning services at those health clinics. So young people, remember now, your friend them says me kind of open or something. So they are saying to you that it is quite all right and quite okay for you to check on yourself, do your part, and remember safer sex is a start. All right. So at what age do you think young people are ready? And then put a fancy word here, so my son remind me again, say my idea of relationship is 2 different things. I tell him, say somebody text me one day and it took me 24 hours to respond because I did busy, and the person looked vexed and upset, and I say, yeah, but me that do something. And him say, no, mommy, rapid fire. I say, what that mean? It's a rapid fire. Somebody can't text you. 24 hours, mommy, and a Snapchat.
No, that's
you have
not
to
it.
answer.
That's not it
Yes.
at all.
So how do you guys prepare to engage in a relationship? Because me, I'm struggling, so guide me. No, I may struggle.
I will first.
I'll next week before I answer the text.
I will first.
So I'm looking at you, Weishi.
I know.
Guide you. How do you engage?
Alright, or you engage, or you before you go in a relationship.
Yeah, how do you, so the question is, how do you prepare to engage in a relationship now in the space of like social, come in, I get it.
Alright, so
Now
you
I get
see,
it.
alright, in terms with me, you know, because I'm an influencer, public figures, would I say. Me have to know like our background, because me can't nobody make me look like you that, you know, you that type weird, you know. So that for one, me just have to know about her.
So you,
like,
you do a little investigation to find
Yeah.
out who it is you're going to encounter, all right?
But like if it's a ordinary person, well, me not say me not ordinary, but like somebody on the on the media or them thing. Like,
Okay.
them just try to know who the person be. If a male or female, know them thing, know them background, and they take a shot. You can't just go so.
There you go. So, because I was just about to go there to say, outside of you being a social media personality and building your brand, what would you tell? What is the aspect of how you, and especially as a male, look at, say, me like Rebel, you know, what am I gonna do for that? What am I gonna do for reach over there? So, that, and I loved what you said. You have to do your little check, remember who you are, and it's not just as an influencer, but remember who you are, and look to see if that is something where you want. Put yourself in. Rebel, I'm looking at you.
Oh, mighty God. I can repeat the question again.
So, how do you prepare to engage in a relationship in this current space that we're in now?
All right, you see younger? I'm not telling a lie.
Tell me no lies.
Me not have no patience.
Okay, got you.
And me never really get for know people. I'm let in. Me vulnerable.
Okay.
So you see now, men coming towards me, you have to be very attentive. And on a boogie you got thing now. Ensure when we have a conversation,
Yes.
you take notes from the conversation that we have. Me not gonna tell you something like roses, But from the conversation, you're supposed to get that. You have to
You're
pay
supposed
attention.
to pick it up, yes.
Dates is a must. Have to take out the doll.
Yes.
Gifts.
Yes.
You have to have
Sister.
reasoning ability. And you have to have ambition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's just the truth. I not really talk about nobody background.
Yeah.
Because I know all our background stay a certain way. If you
Yeah.
go the
Spanish town girl, the
judgmental.
jungle girl,
Right.
Kintyre
Everybody
girl.
have them look up past and them
Yeah,
flaws, but if we can't work it out,
Yeah.
we work it out. So, and I'm looking someone to grow with. Now I want to grow.
Yes.
So now I will sit and wait. Yes, so that is what I look for now.
Thank you, ma'am. What about you, pretty man?
Bianca,
So,
boy.
how do you prepare now in the current climate that we're in to enter a relationship or to be with somebody?
All right. Yes, when we're going to reason now.
Yeah, please do.
We're going to reason.
When I teach me, you know, because I'm go
Yeah.
home, no, I have to fix up myself, you know, 'cause
We're
I-
gonna reason.
yeah,
Yes, when you go through a lot
yeah,
in your past, it affects you
okay,
a type of way. So you start be
closed off.
from people. So now me meeting a person, I look for a lot like before we reach any way in the relationship, like I want to know a lot about you. Like I want to know if we're compatible before we even I start nothing because I just not waste my time. And a lot of male are very judgmental because of what they see on the media with us.
Okay,
So more you get to know me beyond the media. Say, all right, then she's not just an artist. She's not just a girl who wear skimpy clothes or whatever.
okay,
She's different from that.
okay.
Make me still say, yeah,
You're about to
yeah,
make me
take
ball, you know.
heed for me. Make me still say, all right, then you check for me for real.
Yeah.
You're my peace. You're going to be my peace. You're not going to make me uncomfortable. I'm like, have conversations. I talk about everything.
Yeah.
So I want to be a friend also. And now I want somebody that is supportive.
Wow.
So I'm not have to be,
Building together.
yeah, I'm not have to over this with the person they are over this. So you are just everything.
You're a combination of all the
Yes,
things.
yeah, everything when I want, I'm just sickle right here, so I may just grow to all and to 100. I will build everything together. Because I love relationships.
Nice.
Yeah, I like relationships.
I could hear it when you're talking.
Yeah, man. I
Like I
like
say about to make me ball.
Yeah,
I say,
me
you're
love
a
it.
relationship girl. Yeah.
Because when I'm in a relationship and it's just right, everything else you're just happy. You can focus on everything where you want to do. And you're not have to worry about nothing. So no.
Is it that for you the relationship kind of gives you stability? That's why you
Yes.
take out the worry out of
Yeah,
what is that
mental
person.
health,
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
So now me entering a relationship, I just want stability.
Because people might look
And a lot of
on
things.
and assume that I'm learning too that what they see on Instagram, those savage moments, that's
Yes.
who you are all the
Yes, that's
time.
what I said, yes.
So you talking in this different way, no, man, I'm big already, you know. So I'm like, whoa.
Yes.
That's a difference in terms of hearing both of you, and even way Shay talk about knowing the person.
Yeah.
And people assume that that's not what happens
Yeah.
for you because you're on the social media spaces, and young people are on those spaces and think that those pop-up moments
Yeah.
are actually what life is about. But you are here saying you've had those moments.
Yeah.
They're painful, and they grow you into realizing that there's more and you can want more for yourself.
Yeah.
Una go make me ball.
And then I cry, you know.
No, me not do it. We don't know. Not going to do it.
I
No.
cry today.
Come on, I water. Nah, do it. We don't know.
Oh, God.
So, staying in that vein, because we went into some amazing stuff just a while ago. What do you understand when you hear gender-based violence, and what does that mean in your groups when you speak of, say, a gender-based violence?
You can elaborate on gender-based violence for me, please?
No,
Yeah,
man.
Small it down for me.
So it's domestic violence, man a beat up woman in the yard.
Okay.
Man a shout off a woman in the house, and when you look, you see she cower down because man has money, him using money, or women too do it. The person who has the most money has the final say and are them in control, and a lot of people think it's just the beating part, but it's also the emotional part of somebody saying every day, no, you don't look good. And you start to believe that. And believe say you're not worth it and you're not good enough. And somebody saying to you, if me not supply the money, you're nothing. That gender-based violence covers all of that.
Yeah, understood.
Yeah.
All that you stated, I grew up in a home like that. Very abusive home. Oh, Jesus.
I'm going to come to you. I'm going to come. Can I please get tissue? Tissue, please. May I come to her? Give me tissue. You're whatever role, so you just hold back your head, make your eyelash, fix yourself.
Jesus Christ.
Mama, tissue. Thank you so much. It's live, people. Don't worry, I saw it happen. All right, my mama, come. You are loved. You are healed. And you are safe. You are loved. You are healed. And you are safe. I'm going to give you 2 minutes while I move from you. Yeah? Woo! That's what the life does. And I could say that to her because I am loved and I'm healed and I'm safe because I've walked that road too. And I walked that road when it was very public and Rising Stars just finished and I was in a police station with my face beaten up and my back tear out and everybody looking at Nikisha Barnes. So I know I'm loved, I know I'm healed, and I know I'm safe. And it will do that to you. And I don't cry anymore because I've walked that road. So Weishe, as the man on the panel, what comes to your mind? You are loved, you are healed, and you are safe.
All right. So with gender-based violence, as I say, a vice versa. I go both ways.
Goes both ways.
Whether a man or a woman, you're wrong overall.
Yeah.
Not because like you have certain vanity like money, car, this fit. You know really. All right. You know for be aware like true you have certain thing like you take advantage of the person. If you can't work with the person, why put it in a man situation. If you can't work with the woman, no beat her, just let her go. Same for him man, no abuse him and let him go. And no one man upon earth and no one woman upon earth. But certain time love didn't end, but not because I love you go stuck under abuse, whether verbal, physical, any type of abuse. If you say it can't work, just let it go. Simple, simple.
Thank you so much for sharing that with us, Weishe. We needed a man to be able to say that to us, because sometimes as women we talk to each other, but we don't have that male person in the room that says to us, you are loved, you are healed, and you are safe. Hey, Pretty?
Oh, God. Yeah, repeat the question again, please.
So, in terms of gender-based violence, and we see it happening even more now, like in COVID, you see it on the social media spaces, you see a lot of viral videos. How do you feel about it? And do you have conversations with your circle about it?
Ignorant.
Makes you upset?
So ignorant. Like, I say a female go through something, don't know her, but to it make me ignorant, like me that take it up on my head, like me just, and these are things that were forced in our head because I don't understand, you love somebody and you hurt them. Like, it's a question where I always want to ask somebody, like, you love a person, but you can't stand up and hurt them and still, like, lay down with them. And I don't know, like, it confused me. Men are not supposed to beat females. You have a mother, sometimes you grow, you get a daughter, and karma is real. Believe me, karma is real. And the same for females, because you have a lot of females that are dominant, where, like...
Have those moments too.
Yes, so them beat man, I have man, the beat woman, it makes me angry, so angry, because if I'm in a relationship and I do something wrong, why we can't reason about it then? Why we can't reason? Because before we go in a relationship, you know the do's and the don't. Like, put myself in a position back then, I'm a dancer, you know that I dance.
You know where you that encounter.
You know where you that pick up. So now you see me doing my job, flick, split, all the
Which is your job.
Which is my job, and you make me like this. But, you know, all of a sudden, it start become a problem, and then peer pressure is really a friend them in the back of your head. Style thing, and oh, you have your woman, and you got to raise your hand and put your hand for me. Where that I left me for do now.
Yeah.
You have some woman not take it, none at all. So if them can't do you know, them get somebody involved in it. So why not just walk away? You not have to lick her or she, you not have to put your hand on him. Just come to an understanding and say, all right then, this is toxic, this is not for me.
I love the word you just used.
Go on about my business and you just go on your way.
Yeah.
Like two big adults. We don't have to tear down the place and me and mess you up and you mess me up back. Me not like it.
You just spoke, and I felt in the moment how tiring it can be for people who experience that. And imagine young people going through it and not having somebody to talk to about it. Because if it's sex and you three grew up not having somebody to talk to, can you imagine also being in a sexual relationship and not having somebody to also say, I'm being hurt in the relationship, or I'm being abused and I don't like it, but I don't know what to do.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for sharing. Rebel, I don't know if you want to talk, or should we pass you on this and just move forward?
We don't cry no more.
My word, that's why you name Rebel, man.
Repeat the question for me again.
So in the space that we're in now, in terms of COVID, and we're seeing all the stuff on social media with abuse and women being beaten and being shot and being hurt and killed, when you think of gender-based violence, are you comfortable talking about it with your friends? And what do you think about it?
Yeah, I vent about it a lot. As I tell you, I grew up in a home like that.
Yeah.
We don't know why I get emotional a while ago, because I always talk about it.
See, me, I hug you from far.
And I go hug me, make me cry more, man. Alright, so I grew up in a very abusive home. So you see when I see it,
Yeah.
this is why I'm so dominant.
It's like a trigger for you,
And I look scary on the internet, but I'm not.
but it's for protection for you.
But right, me no love it. And anybody my friend I'm affiliated with, them get a warning from me first.
Yeah.
See, if you go do that, my boss just
Better
take your left.
Yeah.
Because me no appreciate it. I mean, love my friend, and my friend I'm a dime to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I like that for no female. Like,
Yes.
oh, you got to punch a girl in her eye and then hug her up tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, you do it? Me not understand. Me argue, I have some woman them terrible too, you know. You have some woman hug them and them and deal with them and we make them feel like, boy, the woman them for stop it too.
Yeah. Because that's also a form of abuse. too.
Yes, verbal. Some of them more than nice. But me not like it. I know something I like.
Right.
Yeah, it make me really angry.
Make you angry.
Yeah.
What would you say to young people who are, whether experiencing that or before it even gets there? What are one or two things you can say to a young person about that in terms of just being strong and being able to walk away?
All right. Me now to my child, when I have one,
Yeah.
the first time I raise him on, you walk away. You know, second guess it,
Yeah.
you walk away. Once I become comfy with abuse, it never stops. I mean, know that for a fact.
Yeah.
So I can just stomp it down, and by later, me and you beat a one juice and You accept me again.
Yeah.
So I can't thump it out again, girl.
Yeah.
You know, appreciate yourself. You have to respect yourself. Self-respect is very important.
Yeah.
I have some man too, them don't know when for go on.
Yes. That's also a part of it. Because you might leave, but them will follow back to you.
Them don't know when for down. Like,
Yeah.
leave me alone.
Yeah.
So, walk away and know your worth.
Thank you so much. What about you, Weshe? What would you tell a young person who is probably in this space and they're experiencing gender-based violence or look, you can't cite one or two red flag. What would you say to them?
All right, as Rebel say, no second guess it, walk away, but I now uphold it, but sometimes you see, as remember if I pretty Rebel say it, you see, sometimes love the day, but no cause I love, you just take it so.
Yeah.
But you have to understand that sometimes, and I like say, whether both male or female, and I like say them want to do it, but to a situation set sometime, it just happen. But boy, it stick you in a prep on both sides. Because abuse not nice.
Yeah.
And you know a mistake if it's a one-time thing. But like if it happen, and you make it happen again, and you make it happen again, and you make it happen again, yeah, idiot man. Take it and if you don't want to go, turn there and take it.
Wow.
But otherwise, just go on,
Yeah.
allow everything, life goes on.
So basically you're saying if you see it happening and it becomes like a pattern, a habit, then you have to take some opportunity now to get yourself safe and get out of the situation because now, once it's a habit, it's part of what the relationship is, relationship culture now, because it's now a habit. Thank you so much, Weshe. What about you, Pretty?
And this brings us back to getting to know the person.
Yeah.
Because me meeting you, I must say, depend certain things when me depend, then me know say the relationship is going to be a mess. Because sometimes we have male that are very insecure about a female. She look too cute. She too why she choose me? Men do question themselves like how we question
Ourselves,
too.
yeah.
So you have man fear we by our looks, and she's as if she choose me. Wow. So it brings us back to getting to know the person. You get to know them. Yes, you say, all right, them ignorance level is way high, and then say bad pan your mouth, and you kind of stubborn to say two and just not go mesh.
It's like a nice little combination cocktail of those. Yeah.
But if we get for me now, my sister, all right, then here's a person with reasoning ability, and I'm a person with reasoning ability, and the two we can talk about things. Then I say, all right, then I will stay in this relationship. But once I don't know where we can talk, but everybody head at.
Two attend, no make no
before
sense.
I reach the part where you have to run and kick me down in the dance, and me have to premeditate what me I go do to you. We just go on always from early. Get to know the person first.
So I'm receiving from everything one key thing. Walk away if you realize it's too much. Secure yourself, and another underline one. Find out who you're going to be around.
And Nikisha, sometimes we say walk away. And it's hard.
Very. Me didn't have something for 10 years.
It's
me
hard.
know.
Trust me.
Very.
No, me sit down here and say, boy, me go walk away.
Yeah.
And then by the time I go in and start overthinking, me feel some type of way. I want to call you.
Because Weshe said it, him said, love might be there, and in your mind you start thinking certain things. Yeah.
But leave. Try.
Yeah.
The first time, you know, wait. Just leave.
Thank you so much.
Experience.
Yeah.
True.
Guys, thank you so much for sharing. And it got heavy. No, talk true. We never know get heavy. I never know. Never come up with heaviness. But it was such a wonderful exploration of looking at how sometimes things trigger us and we don't even realize that it's there and can trigger we. So you were so vulnerable that you actually may have to catch myself and say, I'm cool. When I have to balance something, I can't up your ball. When I have to balance. Yes. So go to another direction. Just one from each person. What are some things you hear about whether HIV, STIs, or pregnancy that you know in yourself are not true? We call them myths. What are some things you hear about probably family planning too? The methods, where you hear about things and you go, Yeah, I don't really think that goes so still. And you're in a group and you want to say to somebody say, come here. That not really go say here. Yeah. And nobody go say that again.
Well, all right. Ears, myth.
Yes, myth.
So the
implant. We used to call it Jadel.
Yeah. My ear say.
Yes. We love that.
My ear say because I myth, right?
Yes.
The implant allows your body to give scent, like smell molly.
It does actually.
Yes, but is it for everybody? Like them just make it seems like once you get an implant you smell bad. You gotta smell bad.
No.
So even if me did
and I should be laughing, but no.
Yeah, and about HIV, like myth. If you kiss the person with a HIV, you catch it too.
No. So that's not true either.
Yeah.
So people normally think that the spit or the saliva in your mouth, but you'd have to drink, the big tank will jump them. You have to drink 10 of them there for the person who's HIV positive with their spit or saliva to become. And me and you now go sit down and drink 10
oh my God.
big old of the rhino tank them as spit. We're not going to do that.
Jesus.
We're not going to do that.
Okay.
So because it's in very small amounts in the spit, it's not something we can infect somebody. However, say the person have a cut in their mouth and the cut is open and blood and you also happen to have a cut, but you're doing like very deep kissing. What happens is that because you have now the cut, it creates a space, a opening that allows the virus to have access. So the virus now pass. You have to think about openings on this, whether in the skin, on the body, that can allow the virus in a large amounts to pass and become a part of your blood system. So it's not just little tip of blood and you say, yes, me can. No. You wish it.
Repeat the question one more.
So what are some things you hear, where you know, sir, you hear you lock on the eye and go, that not really sound right. Me think me for a check that what you just say.
You can be sexual?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Alright, so as a pretty say, remember say, oh you go, me ears say. Ears say, like after sexual intercourse, like if a male ejaculate and a female, she can jump and he drop out. Ears say.
I think Rebel and Pretty are going to answer you because Rebel what you go so.
Me ears say.
Yeah, Rebel man.
Watch on a ear the boss you don't see my lad do it.
Tell him boss. Tell him. From experience, and jump still, Send it up more. You have some time when the girl them just bend down and squeeze them tummy. Yeah. Them not jump. We never hear the jump yet.
All right, we have to fix that because that is not true.
Yeah. Females do that.
So that's not true. So even if you are jump and because of how the vaginal canal is, there's a cavity at the back, and it looks something like a swimming pool. So the semen, it has a space that it actually can rest. So there's no way to jump and shake it out. There's no way to jump and shake it out. And because of how our bodies are made, and the walls of the vagina are actually muscles, the semen and the sperm and all of that already would have caused any type of whether infection or with pregnancy now, the sperm stay at the back in that little swimming pool there in the cavity and sit down and wait now to say, all right, we are now going to swim, go up that part. So you're not going to jump. And then the man has pre-come too, that even before him have the major ejaculation, that also has, you can become pregnant from that as well. And you can become, you can get an STI or anything from that as well.
Next thing, what my ears say.
Yes. Do it. My ears say.
Ears say. Yes. All right. After sexual intercourse again, if you want the semen come out, like she can urinate and it come out.
Yeah, pee.
So.
That make them use. Yeah. Answer.
So no, that's not true either. So a woman has two areas. She has her vaginal canal. That's where her menstrual cycle happens. And then she has something called the urethra. That's where pee comes from. So you actually have two holes on our bodies down there.
Jesus Christ.
Right. One that you pee through, because you don't pee through your vagina. That's why you can have your period and still go and pee.
Yeah.
So it's two separate holes. So there's no way to pee it out from your vagina because they're two separate canals.
Growing up in a girl, so I can't tell.
So you remember what I said earlier?
Mad.
We have to start now as people start to know our bodies. So that when we hear them things that we can say, no, a girl have two something, so there's no way to, our pee got jump over in our vagina and wash it out back and jump back over the side and come through the part where it come through because our bodies are not designed like that.
They have to start use contraceptive now. You condom them?
Yes.
They have to buy a couple of them.
Because there are some things that you cannot believe.
Yeah, can be true.
No. But thank you for sharing because a lot of young people actually believe those things.
It
They
happens.
actually believe them. And this is an opportunity for us to share some of them so we can make them know, say, no, that not really go so, you know.
So when having sex and the male ejaculates into the vagina and him decide he's not gonna pull out, him I go itch and for you like glue. Like, is there a
Ask me.
is there like a amount of time that like I say, all right, then it's gonna take 3 minutes to reach in a swimming pool, or it's gonna take like minimum.
No, because of the whole the woman's canal, the vaginal canal, or vaginal canal is shaped. Remember, some of us have longer vaginal canals, some of us have shorter. So the canal now with that, the arch, where you hear some man say them reach into that part, then them feel it, them turn, that area sometimes semen and sperm stays in there for days. So somebody might say, last week we have sex and she now get pregnant, or me not hear she said nothing, so she missed her period. The sperm is staying, but it can travel within a certain amount of time, even after 2 weeks, towards the egg or towards your. It swims.
Rough now, man.
So it is there in that pool, sitting down.
We start
Yes.
fret now, man.
Where she
We start fret.
Yes.
Plan B safe?
So you're talking about the emergency contraceptive method.
Is safe?
So it is safe, but what you don't want to is to get into. So after the 24 hours to 72 hours is the most effective time for a girl to take it after having a situation with unprotected sex. But it can't be very frequent because remember we name now emergency contraceptive. So you don't want to have an emergency every month. Yeah, because then remember is a dose. So after a while it will lose its effectiveness for the person because use it frequently in your body. So you have to start taking that. So yes, it's safe. Yes, you can use it when you have an emergency. Where should I beat him hard?
No, me start fret now, man.
I'm so glad we're having this conversation. It actually made me feel delight. So come now, Bubble. You know, give me your method where you here.
Mosquito can bite and catch HIV.
HIV. So no, that's not true. HIV is a person-to-person transmitted disease.
Come,
all of us do it. Come, so every cameraman get all of it one time. Ready? Them only catching all of it. 1, 2, 3. Ready? Rebel alone and me. Come.
Ready.
Wait. Ready?
Yes.
Yes.
It's mosquito. If mosquito bite you can get HIV from a little girl.
Well, no. Again, because it's a person-to-person it's called human immunodeficiency virus because of human to human. So no mosquito, no dog, no jankro, no cockroach. Yeah. It's human to human. So somebody has to be infected to give it to somebody who is uninfected.
Okay.
Yeah. So no mosquito can pitch by you. And
could it tell me that in a
could it? And a lot of people still believe that, so I'm glad you brought up that one. So it's human for a reason because it's a human being to another human being that transmits it through certain bodily fluids. Any other myths you want to talk about?
Them say once you have the virus and you have sex with a virgin, it cure.
All right. So that is not true. It does not cure no virgin cures no STIs. So we're going to make that clear as day. What you're doing, you can infect the virgin with whatever you have, because once you have something like HIV or herpes, there's no cure. You're on treatment. Syphilis, gonorrhea, chlamydia, and all those are curable. You can get medicine, take the medicine the doctor prescribed, and it can be cured. It can come out once you take the medicine and do everything what the doctor said. However, if you have an infection and it come out of your system, say like a virus, keep in mind, when you say virus, them they stay with you.
Yeah.
Once it named virus, it stays with you, right?
Coronavirus too?
Say again?
Coronavirus?
No, coronavirus is something different. Remember you're not have sex with corona. You can sneeze and get corona.
Sexual virus.
So sexual viruses stay with you. So if it's a virgin, there's no way she can cure you. You're going to actually infect her.
So question, it's sure there are different infection, virus and disease?
So disease is a bigger heading for everything. Infections are more to do with sexually transmitted infections. Viruses can be infectious disease, or it can be something that like a mosquito can give you, like dengue or malaria.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Never too old for learn.
Man, I must say if you frame it, you know, so say, come girl, if you catch yourself in the gas school, catch yourself in the gas school, catch yourself. Yeah. Thank you guys for sharing and going into that. So we're going to jump into this part that I find absolutely interesting, and I wanted to talk to you about it. Social media.
Mighty God.
I saw it and I was like, yes.
See them
As influencers, and can I start with you, Weishe? As influencers, how do you see social media playing a part in your self-image or your self-esteem? And how do you form relationships being somebody who uses social media space in the way? Because you said a little bit about it earlier.
Friendly relationship.
So friend, intimate, how does that work when you're on the social media spaces?
Repeat the first part of the question.
So the first part is, as somebody you're on social media and you use it, and your population, your group, your friends, your network use social media, how does that influence your confidence? How does it help you to form relationships?
All right. So with social media now, a billion and a killer.
Mercy. So, say what you normally say. You just said it. Mighty God.
Mighty God.
Mighty
A
God.
billion
Yes.
and a killer. So with my self-esteem, with my support of them, like them make me feel love and everything. But you see on the TikTok now, remember say TikTok, there's a earth whole heap of people because that all over the world. People don't know you're gonna comment, but like with your little support base,
And that will be which one? Like Instagram and
YouTube.
Okay.
They make you feel more love or your self-esteem higher and them thing there with your support base. But like with TikTok them now, them make your heart one left your body. All my farm relationship now both friendly. Like I try to interact with people more.
Okay.
But when I do that, it's still a problem. When I interact with them more, then say you're common. If you don't interact with them, you're hype. You don't know what to do. So sometimes I interact, sometimes I go in a shell.
Okay.
So that's the best way how me form friendly relationship with people on social media.
On social media.
But the intimate relationship now, I tell you, I do background check.
Yes.
I'm say background, I not talk like
CIA and FBI.
yeah, like things that they used to do. I just want like know them a bit, how they stay, then give on hard, you know. Them make a thing there.
You want to know them trend, or them set up, so you know they can manage that.
So friendly, I like the interaction with like live and them thing there. Intimate, I forget if you know them background.
Does it, when you say sometimes it kill you and it bill you, does it affect you personally?
No, it never affect me, and God knows me not want to affect me. But sometimes I get mental breakdown.
Go there with that part there when you say sometimes they get mental breakdown. What are you talking about?
Alright. Sometimes, remember not everybody perfect, cause me post video and every video I go funny.
Right.
But sometimes you feel it funny, or certain recognition when you forget, you just feel like you're not get this. So that just kinda play with your mind a bit.
Okay.
And sometimes people don't know your video not funny, rate, this, blah blah. So you know then things gonna make you feel away. But when you have like a good support base though, it make you feel way better.
Okay.
So the negativity, the positivity, I was overcome that. You really want them to say, alright, so wait, you know, drop that video there. That video really so funny, you know, but go and work on your craft.
Yeah.
Drop it. Yo, that video there hot, you know.
Yeah.
So I just them thing they just keep me going overall.
Thank you so much, Weishe. What about you, Rebel? How does the platforms, social media impact you, your self-esteem? How does it help you? How do you see yourself forming relationships through social media?
Them beat me go. Them beat me come. Them beat me right through here. I never see social media do somebody say yet. So I just come on Instagram.
Yes.
And tell me some favorite boy. Me tough. Me nah go boss. Me them beat me and Nikisha more.
Yes.
Listen to me. Cause so now boom girls start refine down. I go make one video one time and I say me nah do my body. But the comment them playing and you know them tickling as much as I go like I'm strong.
Yeah.
More when they run out to the YouTube, I say, so people feel boy, I saw them see me. We do look at enchantment. Jesus Christ, them beat me again. Me when they tell me say me tough, me nah no titty, me nah have this, and me say, alright, let me go fix it. Fix it, boost my confidence still. Then when you look, then draw back for your old video. You say you never dare go do this and beat me again. I'm gonna tell you this now, you can't please social media.
Exactly.
I need you to say that one more time.
You cannot please social media. So what we do now, we sturdy up and start live for me. You see, as it relates to friendship, everybody want to be a friend when you're popular. Going on my DM right now, 99 plus, all of them want to be my friend.
Yes.
You don't know my friend now, eh?
True.
Can I come to your house? No.
No.
No, you cannot come to my house. No, I'm not giving them my clothes or my wig. Relationship. You don't know how hard me save and buy my vehicle.
Yeah.
But you just want running on my things so higher because you feel like say me have it.
Yeah.
You just want me to be that girl and you know you don't really want me. And you know the strength where me come with now. So you're running on my corner and live off of when me work so hard for bill.
Right.
If you push your wishy-washy self because you're lazy. Social media one terrible place.
True.
My mother and my father passed and the people in comment and say I sacrifice my parents.
Wow.
Them beat over there, man.
Wow.
Them not pretty. You cannot please them, so right
You have
now
to live
let's
for you.
cruise and do my thing.
Thank you. And what about you, Pretty?
Why I know? Why I know to start? Me tell you the honest truth. All right. Me not sit down here say and act like say, ooh, I'm strong and ooh, the media and doing that on. Really, me I tell you, if you tell me say my eyelash curl, me I go argue with you.
Oh, wow.
Me I go argue with you from now till next year. I'm not done.
Yes.
That's just me. As some grew, I just saw me still.
Right.
But I realize, say, you can't do that from the media. The media put me in a drum, then take me out, then put me in one basket, then take me out of the basket, then put me in one pipe.
Yes.
Then them wash me off, then them dirty me up back again. Them do what them want to do with you.
Yes.
And that I get to understand. I did a song called Social Media. And when I really see the media poisonous.
Yeah.
Very, very, very,
Wow.
very. And you see, when you can't do what them want, them switch by you. You see me as a person like me like have screenshot and them something there.
Yeah.
Alright, you don't know me.
Right.
But you want to tell me what to do. Like me and a friend, but you want to have a say in my life.
Yeah.
Me not understand, and when me not listen to you, you get mad at me. When I get to realize, you see when you put your life out there,
Yeah.
people have them freedom of speech. Them can say whatever because you go take yourself, put your life on the media. So you have to just look out for everything.
Yeah.
If you never want nobody know,
you
shouldn't
put it out
there.
Got you.
But you see, when you go dig down in my secret life now, if you go dig up file and be a policeman, and then you bring my life on the media and act like me do you something, and then you want to beat me for where you go research pan. Me not like that. And you see, when you go be, you can class me say, alright, then I can DJ, then, or loud the music and go be a dancer, singer, or whatever. The typical of the now, that's your opinion.
Yeah, it's just
but
an
when
opinion.
you go be negative and tell me something, I'm going to kill myself and them something, you know how stable I be. No, me I tell you.
True.
Me I tell you, say the media does not care if is a person who can manage certain things.
Gotcha.
Because then I like them, I go sit down and say, I wonder if I write that comment here.
How should we receive it? Yeah.
If me never have my friend them, I left Instagram a long time. If me never have my friend them, me come off of media, me come off of the media, me take myself off of Instagram for 2 weeks, not posted or anything, but I go over there, go check one and two times. I never miss nothing. I'm the happiest of my life. Wow. I never miss one thing. Wow. Nothing I miss.
So staying in that very vein, of, because what I'm receiving, because I'm not a very big social media user, I try to work myself in it, but 3/4 time I can't
Take your time.
What I'm receiving is that stay true to yourself, number one. Remember it's your journey. I got that from Weishe. Number 3, you don't know the people stop stress out yourself over for them and comments.
Sure.
Keep it moving. What would you tell a young person, Rebel, who aspires to use social media to do whatever they think they want to do? And I want you both to think of it. What would you tell a young person who wants to go into that way?
A young person using social media now.
Yeah.
Be careful what you put out there because it stays forever.
Say it one more time.
Be careful what you put out there because it stays forever. Boy, I wish me never put some things out there. Me not in a light until.
Because you mentioned earlier that people go back for old stuff that you posted
Mighty God.
and bring it back to you to say, oh, you saw me, but I do so and so.
Jesus
So they have receipts.
I'm going to have one more thing to say. Like, I don't know why. I'm going to talk to them. I'm right there.
You're right there.
Influencers who have feelings. We are not robots. We are not robots. Sometimes when I make some comment and we feel like, say, for answer, you see people are going to say, yes, you're popular, you're finna for it.
Yeah.
True.
So me make up a stone. Me different from you because I'm popular.
True.
So I love where you went, that young people remember that whatever you put on, and a lot of times, being a parent, I have to remind my son of that whatever you post stays. And he's like, no, mommy, take it down. And I'm like, no, 4 or 5 people might have screenshot at long time. I have that. It stays. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
Young people, it stays. Weishe.
All right, so we go up on the media now. I wish camera.
Yes. Big Liam.
If you go up on the media now, your heart have a strong.
Wow.
God know, because me as a little, I say me a yeti, I saw my birthday. Me as a little young boy, pan the media friend. But then you know comments have me and we as a rebel say comment make you feel like you want to kill all yourself.
True.
Comments for me have. I mean, do to me Instagram, I nearly delete it, I disable it for about a week or so.
Sure.
You see, comment, we have feelings, we not dog, we have a heart, we have. You understand? So, anybody that up on the media now, just know say your heart have a charm. You have to can't take bashing or anything else, don't go.
True.
Depression will kill you.
Wow.
So just
Better know that.
that, your heart have a charm.
Thank you so much, Weishe. What about you, Pretty? What would you tell that young person?
Going on the media now, as Richard said, you have to just know say firm. You have to just know say headpiece, firm. And if you are going it with a talent or a craft, you see before you go in it with it, try not have no doubts. Because they're going to make you feel like not that you really want to do.
True.
They're going to make you doubt yourself. So you see, if you do believe, say, then I want to be a painter. And this me I go do, and this me love. You go up on the media, and you go do it with everything where you have, because them are gonna come and them are gonna tell you say, love this, and them are gonna compare you. The media is about competition. Them are gonna compare you with everything. And you see anything where they on the media now, you know which part see anything that's on Instagram, it goes straight to YouTube, and it's a constant reminder. Every time you type your name on YouTube, you're gonna see that same thing that you posted on Instagram. God. Every time. And one thing is, so when the things them can delete off of Instagram, them not delete off of YouTube. No time. So be careful what you post. As Rebel said, be careful what you post, because it's going to stay there. Rethink every single thing. Your private life, everything, do make it on your yard.
Yes.
Make it on your yard. Sorry the DM, sorry the DM, make nobody know who me I talk to.
True.
Make it stay on your yard. And the problem you have, make it on your yard. They ever post no story, not post no story. No make nobody know it. Go on like you're happy all when it's sad on the media. Do me a beg you no do the small one where come up. Do me a beg you no. Depression I go mad you know.
Wow.
And depression.
We have feelings for real. We can't act like a stone and go like say we can do everything, and worse if you don't have a strong background and foundation. Everything. You're going mad. You're mad, I tell you.
Thank you so much, Pretty. Guys, it's been incredible. The discussion has me learn a leap. And I'm go now I can talk to my son and go and go and I can say bang bing. Learn. And go now and say no, me there I'm pretty and rebel and way she. Go on and go and I'm young and make him not say no. I'm in. What's wrong with you? I'm in. What's wrong with you? I'm in. So we are switching gears from the panel discussion, and it was so amazing to talk to you guys. And I love the gems you left. Know yourself. Be strong. If you're going to pursue anything on social media, know where your posts say. Think about it carefully, because it stays. So that's the panel discussion. So we're shifting into the lovely part now that I'm going to laugh.
Like a ramp?
Yes, we're going to ramp a little bit. That's when you get up there, you know. So the sound there, I smile. I lean back like the atmosphere. You get up so. I say, I wish you deep, I wish you lean over. So they have some amazing signs that says, have you ever? And we're going to play that game. Never have I ever. Me old enough to take time with me because me I read what have you ever like a song. So never have I ever. So I'm going to read some statements, and then you guys are going to pan to the statement if you have or if you have never. Right? We ready?
Yes.
Be excited. We're not going to know them a little bit, just a little bit more. Wow. So the first one, me see that one, me laugh. So the first one, have you ever been naked in public?
Why clothes am I wearing on Nikisha?
Pretty say, hold on, nope.
Fully naked.
Fully naked?
Yes.
No.
So fix it. There we go. Where she goes up? I want them to reach me. No. That was never me. Have you ever created a fake social media profile to troll someone? Me did do that one time.
Troll, like
especially a woman that give me bun. Yeah, I make that judging.
At least I talk it short. And look at don't go over side. He will find what happened. He is an investigator. All right, so the next one is, have you ever been on a blind date?
No, sir.
Not deal with the blind thing.
Never saw.
So, next one, have you ever watched porn?
Have
you ever relieved yourself in public?
Explain.
Have you ever peed in public? What?
Oh, will my people pan?
Sorry, guys.
So, have you ever made out with your best friend? Made out? No. Have you ever made out with your best friend?
The opposite sex. From you.
So, if your best for Weishi, in your world, yes.
Hope our man not see this though.
And he's lying. Look at my face. That is not true. So, wait, the next one. Have you ever sent a nude to someone?
Yeah.
Jaja.
It's regular day. Oh, me need to get my life together.
You know,
All right.
Don't send none here.
Have you ever hooked up with someone on a date from a dating site?
What's that?
I lie. No, not dating site. Facebook, no.
Facebook, speak so. Say, kind of, sort of, coulda. So the last one, and this last one, I will close my eyes. So, have you ever had sex in public? May I peep through my...
What's that? I want to do...
One banana walk. You like as far as public? One banana walk.
On a banana walk in your country. But then I have Mango Grove. So something like that?
Yeah, one banana.
Got you. So guys,
You mighty God. I look out there. Look out someone.
So guys, thank you so much for being thank you so much for being a part of Have You Ever. And I think my team has a last activity. I'm looking on the producer for the set to find out if we're going to go to that.
Please no. Please no.
We'll find out if we're going to move to that. So it looks like we're probably not going to move to that.
Thank you, Jesus.
I'm looking on them. Glasses, I look over. We're moving to the next activity. No? Yes. So we're moving to the next activity, which is geared at, it's a race, and I think don't have prize. Don't have nice prize to them. Talk true.
I got my fingernail, man.
Eh? Yeah, them can't tap us out. The clip on one them. Yeah, angle, cause she want win.
Angle it.
Yes, she want win, you know. She make up her mind. Come. So I'm moving over to just grab them. So I don't go on, guys.
Wow. It's an idiot, man. We ain't sure.
So, guys, if you see me moving around, don't worry. We are going to be doing a condom race.
Hey, I never do this for my band.
So, you know she now win. So, you know, look up on the band to win here. And you know, so sometimes I don't want them to say them, me never want to let them end up winning or them one day. You know, they picking in a class. I don't like that. So, when you look at them win, that too been up.
Lord have mercy.
Are you for winning now?
Alright, because remember, say if most of the times we think that the man is the one that puts on the condom, so you're supposed to snap your hands to it. We're assuming it could be a myth. We're assuming. Or could I tell yourself, because Rebel look like she gonna win.
A long time I put on that.
Come now. Alright, so open your packs. Ready?
No, wait, the pack.
Wait. See now, open your pack. See it right as well.
How will you pack up?
You know my money. Where she the Where she? They were beautiful.
No, alright, ready.
Alright, wait man, you see me tell her so where she say, alright, I'm ready.
Oh my God, so panic. We can't stand up?
No, you can't stand up.
Start.
Stand up. No, she wants to stand, but if you are comfortable sitting, then you're also fine. We should look like comfortable and sit down. So, it's a race, so you have to wait. Everybody has, she not open her pocket pretty, you have to wait.
Wait, I want to put on first.
No, nobody can. Let's put it on or you can.
I don't mind.
Let's put it on or you can. Right. The confusion. All right, so are we ready?
Yeah.
So it's on your mark.
Jesus Christ.
Get your set. Go.
What's your theory?
We can't help you, Osh.
Yeah, chimbe.
Then I see nothing in the ear going.
Come, you have just...
Me done.
So you get your condoms on the table.
Me done.
take your time, you put you cannot touch it. You're done. Sit down. Watch back the camera. Yes.
I'm moving all over one at
I'm moving like that, man.
You're coming along here, Putus. You take your time.
Take your time, yeah, me, Mars.
You take your time, yeah, Putus. You coming along nicely. You take your time. All right. You know where I tried it, it not work. I know what you're trying to.
I leave an inch.
But I leave an inch. So, the first person that finished was actually Rebel.
That me know.
Yes. However, pause. So you and Weishe haven't done it correctly. The closest person to it, though slow, actually was Pretty.
Yeah.
Though slow.
That me I run from, you know. So me I did charge up the top.
And then one thing we want to correct, Weishe bit the condom.
Me too.
Yeah, me know
I did that too.
So don't bite it. What happens is that you can nick the condom, you can give it a small tear, and you don't even realize.
Okay.
So we're going to just do the first part. So the winner are Pretty, if me never make it clear.
Yeah.
The winner are Pretty, if me never make it clear. So Pretty did a struggle. Why? Pretty I try to figure out which part of the condom she must tear. Most condoms come with a rough edge. Fancy people in a fancy world serrated. We know the rough edge.
Learn that word.
Good.
Serrated.
And then this piece now, the smooth piece. So you can push the condom to the side. If you don't have time for test like expiration date, you can puff and test the
I
condom.
said upon yes.
So you depart, yes, push it to the side, grip the part, see there? Grip the rough piece,
Me not
and
gonna
just
make
tear. Yeah, man, grip the rough piece, the rough part, bust it. Take it out. So, Pretty did I try our hardest now to make sure so she have space up at the top. So, what you have to do is create the space first. So, you can put it on and then create the space.
Yes.
So, you create the space, squeeze out the little ear up at the top, because the ear of the condom can break the condom.
Last time they
Yeah.
tell me.
She grip it and then she start rolling, but boy the rolling it's slow, but she makes sense. She makes sense because she actually gets it on the toe. No. And that's how you actually put it on, yeah? So congratulations, Madam Pretty. Well done. So yes, one little things. There you go.
No,
Give
you
me
will be
pink
proud
one.
of
Yeah,
it.
man. Yeah.
I'm not asking a question. So there you go. So guys,
Go
we have
ahead,
come
you
to
want
the
them
very end.
Guy. Thank
Yes.
you for having us.
Put yourself in the ground.
Me too.
Like
Oh
you,
my!
man.
I learned so much. I learned that social media can be, because I see, and in my mind, all is well. So to learn that it's a space that can be very heavy, and you have to be strong. You must have some support.
Yes.
And be mindful of what you are posting.
White man.
Yeah, may I wipe on your hands? You wipe your hand already?
Keisha, one question.
Yes.
The oil on the condom, it gives infection?
I'm just
So,
gonna ask.
Yeah,
the
somebody,
lubricant, sometimes people can be allergic to the lubricant, because you do have people who are allergic to the material, the ingredients that makes up the lubricant. And you can also be allergic to the material that makes the condom. So most male condoms are made from latex. So you can be allergic to latex. But condoms are not just made of latex. There are other materials like nitrile and polyurethane that also makes condoms. So if you're allergic and you got a doctor and him say you're allergic to the lubricant, you can buy non-lubricated condoms.
So
Okay.
you know before
So say you use it. What I normally do is take out one out of the pack, and you can do a test by your hand.
See if it's oil.
So to see if you react to it. And if you realize a little bumper and a little rush, 30 minutes, say something is off. So your skin now going to react too well to it. Some people might have a reaction to the material, which is the latex. So a doctor would normally be the one to best tell you if it's the lubricant or if it's the latex of the condom. Them things that can be resolved because you can buy non-lubricated condoms, or you can use like KY jelly, or you buy other lubricants and use them. And then you can buy condoms that are not made from latex, like say nitrile and polyurethane. Those are, I call them magic plastic. They are stronger than the latex. And for nitrile, it's softer than the latex. And it's hyperallergenic, so it not give you allergic reactions.
Noted.
Yeah. So I love that question because a lot of young persons probably don't know that.
Yeah.
That there are multiple different type of condoms.
I never know. I still think you want them up at hospital and run right now. I don't know no more than.
And feel free to contact the National Family Planning Board if you have questions like these. We're on all social media platforms. It's NFPB Jamaica. DM us. Yeah, we're fancy. You can DM we. We'll answer. Me get excited when I talk about them. Tell my son, say, no man, tell your friend to DM. And the other day, I tell him, say, no man, you can slide into my inbox.
Yes.
So slide into the inbox of the National Family Planning Board with your questions. We are ready to answer. And you want real-time, accurate information. Some of the times you're by yourself and you're not sure, be unafraid to contact us. And we're on WhatsApp. With the WhatsApp number, it's 536-9154. WhatsApp us. We are ready to give you the correct, good things them answer.
Yeah.
Yes. So, I am thrilled that we had the discussion, and I want to say thank you. I think we have 3 questions for giveaways. Those you can answer in our DMs and inbox, and you can get the information to us via those means, and our social media officer will have those gifts for you. We fancy, sliding at the DM, my love. Yes. So the first question is, what is the theme for Safer Sex Week? I said that earlier. So give us that answer, and then you get a prize. And then list 2 services from the National Family Planning Board. And if you don't listen to the live, my love, you can give us 2 of the myths that our social media influencers gave us.
Yes.
So, to wrap up, such an awesome afternoon. I feel enriched. Would it make me feel young,
Yeah.
Me have go more like me know things.
The anglet.
Yeah. I'm going with the pan bang ding. I'm saying, all right, yeah, do it now. Yeah. Oh, that's
feel
nice.
so comfortable, like me a reason.
Yeah.
Actually, my son.
And interviewers, them not really take the time out for know
and listen.
who accompany show. As we said, the word they long so. The word they long so. And you know, so we might not know the thing them, but you.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. It make me feel warm and welcome too.
Yeah.
I'm up in an age, so you see me put cool style on the side of my head. Keep my bed me young, and put them in my head. Keep me dead up, you can't tell me what I'm young. Yeah. Well, fix yourself. No, so fix yourself.
It's true.
So online I hear, ooh, locks. Me like when people ask things are freeness, so not for ask for you. So you're going to get wonderful prizes. I think we have data credit from the National Family Planning Board, along with these lovely, I've heard more me not even have one of them here. We now get these lovely tumblers. You will get incentives such as these amazing tumblers, and we also have bottles, bags, and a whole heap of other niceties. No, they're not getting a shirt. Me or somebody else wear a shirt. This is my work shirt. So, no, you will not be getting this shirt. So, if you get this on your mind, sorry, apologies. Government issue me this for work, work. So, thank you so much. But we want to just say to you, thank you for tuning in. It was absolutely incredible. The spicy rebel was here. Mr. A Street Weshi. No one minister about that. No, I met him. I lean back.
Yeah.
I met him. So, what a young girl, I met him. And the beautiful, pretty. Thank you guys for staying with us. We really had a great time. Safer Sex Week event. I had fun. I know these guys really Thank you guys for staying with us. And remember, you can collect your prizes through the National Family Planning Board. Send your responses via DM, inbox, and all those fancy things. Repeating the question, somebody said I must repeat them. What is the theme for Safer Sex Week? That's the first one. List the 2 services provided by NFPB, and list 2 myths from our social media influencers today from the conversation.
Yes.
Thank you for tuning in. We are out from the Instagram live series Sex and You from the National Family Planning Board. Me can't wait for the next chat.
A lie? Never tell a lie.
Girl, What, my good, right?
My friend says she feel a little bit off. Her belly button my pain are real bad. And Anna likes her period pain. And when she pee, it burns. Then she have some yellow something. Discharge. I come from her vagina and it smells.
That sound like a friend of a STI, Riri.
Then I could have was so.
My girl, calm down. STI means sexually transmitted infection. You get it from having sex without a condom with somebody who have it. Relax. Just tell a friend that she needs to go to the clinic and see the doctor. And tell her partner to get checked too.
Alright, ma go tell her. I say, guys, Taya says she missed her period. When the thing she pregnant, she tell me say she and Romeo no use no condom, but she have sex during her safe time.
Well, she could have pregnant, yes. Then she never know if you have sex and not use nothing, she can still get catch.
But the only way to know for sure if she take a pregnancy test.
Hey, I'm afraid that, where's my man and no play when it comes to me and boyfriend? Not to mention the whole sex thing. Then pregnancy.
That's not enough to have sex at this age.
Don't it? Where sex and baby I go?
But since you can't wait, you have to know for protect yourself. No family planning methods out there other than condom. You have pill, injection, implant, IUD, and all of them can stop pregnancy.
So much did out there?
Yeah, brother. Look like you need to go learn to. Go check out Teen Hub or the National Family Planning Board IG page or even the nearest clinic. Them will get the correct info and all of that. Now wait too late and stay far from sex till you're ready.
Riri, Wagwan.
Wagwan. My ears to the man them a ball feel at this mic. And I label the boy because them ears say him have HIV. Them don't even know if nothing goes so for real. And if so, him can't even play a ball from ball field again. Poor you supposed to feel away. Everybody start treating bad because of that. And I wanna cause it.
Oh no, me, keep me out of this. I tell them, that's why people living with HIV afraid to tell others that they're infected. You don't know so the body clean and sick, anyone can be infected.
I know, I feel bad. I have to go down a ball field go chat to them bodies. So I have to fix it. It's not right. Where the fun?
Up top, make a deal with it later. It needs to stop now. HIV or not, all of we are one.
Yo, Shawnee boss, FIFA later?
No, boss.
One thing alone keep man from game, Woman.
Go easy, man. But yeah, I go make a link.
You strap?
Mom think pan like my G. It makes sense. But sex can wait still. And I fair worry about getting a body pregnant or if I go get an STI, you see me?
Well, the STI thing serious stills. And boy, the pregnancy thing, that I got drain my energy.
Yeah, you. No sex thing around here, I was still saucy. You can try to, my G.
Fam, true. Ma go all off.